Hello, hello. Welcome back. We are playing Oxygen Not Included still. I literally just hopped into the game from where we left off last time. Let's go ahead here and review, I guess, what we're supposed to be doing for the next, or I guess this stream. So up here, I do want to make this into a like power situation kind of. Eventually I would like to merge these water sources all together so it's just like this giant pool, I guess, below the base. But for now, this is totally fine as is. Maybe later on, if the duplicants have nothing else to do, we can kind of break into this, start getting the ore and the coal from this area, as well as, make sure that we have plenty of algae that's still around the place, since we are going to need some more algae soon. We are running quite low. In the meantime, wherever Mima is, there's our girl. Wherever Mima is, she's going to be exploring the base. Last time we figured out that there is some cold stuff up here, whether or not that's a cold biome or if it's the top of the asteroid, I'm not completely sure. It is a little bit odd that it's still like the forest biome up here, but again, we haven't really gone that far up. The forest biome could end right here, and above is some ice and stuff, or it'll just lead into regolith, and all of that good jazz, I guess, or whatever. So we're gonna go ahead and send Mima up here, see what she can find. I would also hopefully like to send Mima on a journey to find a hot biome, something that'll have like medicine plants, like chlorine, maybe some additional hydrogen gas, stuff like that, because we are going to need it eventually. Not anytime soon, but eventually we're going to need it, so it would be nice to have that ready to go. But yeah, main priority is we're gonna like essentially move this power stuff up here, get rid of all of this ore, all of this coal over in this section. Up here, I would like to make a mess hall and then a kitchen above that. Let's see. This right now is all right for our research center. I would like to eventually move the research right below our power station, just so all of the hot things are kind of on this right side of the base. And maybe eventually if we do get some more duplicants, which we probably will because we have another printing coming up in half of the cycle. We'll see if that has a good duplicant for us or not. If we do take on another duplicant, we are going to need some more food. So maybe it would be a good idea to kind of break this water down into a giant tank, because I do want to keep all of the food very centralized, which is why the mess hall is going to be right here, the kitchen is going to be right here, and then farms are going to be down from here. Over in this section, this will probably be like water cleanliness, and or water cleanliness could be over here. This might be better actually, so all of the hot things again can be on this right side of the base. And then over here might be like, I don't know, some ranching, something like that. But for now, we're just gonna let them kind of dig about. I am gonna go ahead, cut out from each of these sides, just so everybody has a little bit of something to do. I'm gonna leave the both of those. We're gonna dig all the way up. We're gonna set this priority to number 3 because it'd be nice if they can get to this, but if they cannot, it's not the end of the world. Let's see. Because I do want to focus on maybe getting, like their barracks finished so they have that boost to morale over on that section. Who really knows? We are here just to figure out what it is that we're actually going to be doing today. So let's see. All of this looks good. They are going to eventually start building this out. It is priority 5. They are going to start putting airflow all between the base. And actually, we can go ahead and start opening all of these doors. That might be very beneficial here. Just because we have no shine bugs except for this little guy over here, and he's going to stay in his section, which is why we've got that door set up. Excuse me. Let's see. Okay, and we do have some poke shells. They don't have a baby, so at the moment we could go in there and they're not gonna like attack our duplicants, but there's no real reason to go in here. Maybe eventually there will be. It would be nice to get this salt, because, where are we? We don't have it researched yet, but this thing, the spice grinder, if we have salt and meal wood, I think, we can start spicing our food and it'll make everybody like super, super happy. But for now, this is totally fine. I am going to go ahead though, oops, and dig that up and start preparing our mess hall here. Again, leaving gaps for airflow tiles. There and there. And then that's there. And we're gonna need an actual floor. Okay. This looks good so far. Actually, I do kind of want you guys to finish the barracks first, if you don't mind. If it's not too much trouble. I really prefer if you guys could do that instead of anything else. Okay. Okay, so we got all of this getting set up. I don't know what the heck Mima is doing. Why are you building? Why aren't you? Oh, I guess there's nothing to dig, huh? So maybe it is good if the ladder is a level 5, just so the builders can go ahead and get that started. Because this mess hall is probably going to take a little bit of time. Speaking of Mima, you are ready to start digging. Good girl. And Stinky, let's see, what is Stinky's whole situation? He's a builder, he's a farmer, he's horrible at operating. We do have a cook. Oh, I forgot Harold. Harold is our resident cook. So we will be able to start grilling once we get our kitchen set up. Lindsay is our resident researcher. She loves research, and that's just about it. She's eventually going to turn into like a busybody around the thing, like being able to pick up, store some stuff whenever she's not researching, because eventually we will run out of things to research. Mima, Digger, here forever. We love Mima. We stand Mima. Harold is new. And I guess all he likes to do is farm, and we will need someone to go into ranching eventually. So Harold, I'll go ahead and get you started on farming. Once you build that tile, he's going to come down here and go da-da-da-da. Get his new little skill. You love that for Harold. So let's see here. Okay, well, forget your task, right? What are you about to go do? Oh, he's real. Of course. What time is it? Oh, it's only Harold bedtime. Okay, Harold. If you just didn't want to do any work, you could have just said that. Let's see. So we do have this set up. Do you think it would be beneficial? There's just a lot of building, and we don't have a builder. If this printer could print out a builder, that would be so... That'd be like so clutch, honestly. If they could go ahead and just do that. I'd really, really appreciate that, actually. We're gonna see, because it should pop out like any second now, honestly. 0.2 of a cycle. Yeah, that's very, very close. This looks pretty good. Okay, they're finally, yes. Go ahead, Stinky. We love Stinky, yes. And they're still building this out very, very soon. It should be counted as a barracks, although I don't know if that's gonna... Hold on, Mima, I need your assistance. Mima, come back over here. You gotta dig this up so they can put this in, because I don't think it's gonna count as a barrack since it's gonna be 65 tiles, and that's really awesome. I really love that. It's so cool that the game allows this to happen. We love that so much. Let's see. I feel like I'm stupid. Why is nothing pulling up for me? I don't know. It's none of my business. It's absolutely none of my business. I don't know if you guys can hear the Spotify playlist playing in the background. It's supposed to be copyright free. I am trusting with my whole heart whoever made this Spotify playlist to not screw me over. And I think it's just like random rap songs for the most part. People I have never heard of. A lot of Patrick CC, if you guys like them. Oh, and Present. I love Present. I don't know if that's how you say their name, but that's how I'm gonna say their name. Insufficient oxygen. Girl, you lying. I think it's just because there's a whole bunch of oxygen. Yeah, look at how crazy it is. Yeah, max gas pressure. So that's totally fine. Okay. Matter of fact, actually, not to be like super annoying, but I'm gonna level 6 every other ladder. Just so everybody has at least a little bit of something to do. Thankfully, we do have quite a lot of algae just from digging out this section right here, so we don't really need to worry about that for a hot second. Do you think it's a good idea? I'm thinking if I should just go ahead and build this tank. Or at least start building down. Maybe we could just start building down. I am going to cap this off so the water doesn't, you know, drown my guys. Who do we got? Who do we... Oh, we don't have a builder. No. No. Oh, you suck. Jean, my girl. What is wrong? You can't build. You need light. You breathe too much. All you can do is decorate, clean, and cook. That's not that bad. She's just, you know, who she is. Travaldo is always a winner. We already have a cook though, and we have a researcher. So Higby, oh, and Higby can't dig. Yeah, no. And you can't build. Oh gosh. Am I gonna cheat? Pro tip, if you guys didn't know, you can exit out. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what it is. It's not like really bad cheating. It's only a little bad. So I'm gonna save and quit back to the main menu. I'm gonna go ahead and resume my game, and then when you load up, whatever is on the printer is gonna be different. So hopefully, chill. I have all that. Chill. Thank you. So whoever it is, please. We have a doctor. And we have a doctor. Okay, a doctor who can fall asleep or a doctor who can cook and likes to be alone. Frankie, I kind of love you a little bit because at least you can clean. Although, why are you a cleaner? But you have decreased resistance to stuff, or a pike apple or a poke shell. So we have 2 poke shells here. How old are you? 73 and 54. They're pretty old and they're cramped. So what the heck? Oh, cool. We have a satellite. So this probably, yeah, it is regolith. So this is probably not a cold biome. It's probably just the top of the asteroid here, which is fantastic for our needs, honestly. That really sucks. Should I cheat again? Should I? What do you guys think? I have 3 viewers. What is up, everybody? Oh my god, I am so popular. Look at me. I'm gonna cheat again, and you guys are gonna have to deal with it. You guys can't yell at me. Even if you do yell at me, I don't really care because it's what I'm gonna do. So let's see. Okay. Please be a builder. Please be a builder. That is all that I want. Oh, hey Max. He falls asleep, but that's not the end of the world. He can dig. He doesn't care about food poisoning. He can supply, which is great for building. It is so nice when they can hold more materials. He builds, obviously, and he can cook, which we don't really need, but I suppose it's not a bad thing to have. Or we have a doctor operator, another Frankie, but this one likes to be around people. But he looks tired. I don't really want him. And then another operator, an excavator. What we really do need is a builder, so we're gonna go ahead and go with Max. Max, you get to have a cute little outfit because I love you so much. And because I cheated to get to you. Oh, you look great in green. Go ahead, Max. Okay, so overview, supplier, fabulous. Plus 40 kilograms of capacity. That's not a whole lot, but it's fine. And because he loves supplying, it's going to be really easy to build out that part of his skill tree. He can build, which of course, that's why we're getting Max in the first place. And he can cook, so maybe once his, you know, like, supplying bit is all run through on his skill tree, we can go ahead and make him a cook or something. He does fall asleep, which is not the best thing for a builder, just because you never know what happens. But hey, we're gonna go ahead and take him. Max, you get another bed. You get to join Harold. Wow, kings. We love our kings. Max, you're also going to go straight into building. I'm not even gonna worry about it. And your priorities. Oh, Lord. Okay. So you know what? Max can attack. He's gonna build for the most part. He can dig when he gets bored. Let's see. And then supplying. I don't really care about anything else. Let's see. Anything I don't want him to do? Not necessarily. I will go ahead and mark everything down apart from cooking, so that way, or cooking and operating, maybe farming. Everything else, you could do storing if you're bored too. That way he kind of has a pretty good head on his shoulders. He kind of knows what he's supposed to do in the event of he has absolutely nothing to do. Okay. This is nice. Am I gonna build? Let's see. So, the benefit. Oh, I remember. I was gonna use this water. I was probably. Oh, okay. Hold on. Hold on. Let me talk through my thought process because people are watching me, I guess. So, the initial thought here was to use this like lowest level of water towards the bathroom setup just so they have a little bit to kind of get the systems going. All of the rest of this, it would be such a waste to use all of this fresh water simply for bathrooms because it's going to get dirty and yucky anyway. So I was going to go ahead and dig basically like a tunnel through here. But if that's the case, this does need to be deeper because there's no real way apart from making it deeper that, the waters wouldn't just mix and it'd be a problem anyway. So if I dig out this much, just like that, right? I go ahead and dig this in, everything's gonna fall in here. We're gonna have this water set up for the bathrooms. That'll be lovely and wonderful. I'm gonna go ahead and make this a priority 4 so they don't get on this right now, but it will be set up for when they do get on it. Because the whole tangent I just went on was deciding whether or not to put in a last bathroom right here, which we could do. At least in the meantime, it will take a second to kind of get everything set up. The only issue is the more things that you build, the more like polluted dirt once you eventually get rid of the toilets or the outhouses. There's going to be polluted dirt that you kind of have to contend with, which is quite annoying, but hey, what can you really do about that? Let's see. Everything looks good up here so far, at least. I still can't tell. Oh, yeah, no. Mafic rock and regolith. So this is absolutely the top of the asteroid. I don't know why there's a Abyssallite here necessarily. I guess because this is a salt biome still, it's just cold. That would be why it's there, but whatever. They're still building this out. I don't know why they're building this already when this has level 5. And Max needs a bed. Please go build your bed, Max. I would appreciate that very much so he had some place to sleep. And I know that, I guess this isn't really a high priority moving the power bank. It's kind of fine where it is. It's not producing like a whole lot of heat at the moment. Not that we have to really worry about heat because all of this cold is going to fall downwards. And we don't have any like hot biomes. We only have like 88-degree weather on either side, which is completely fine. That's like totally normal. Oh, we did finish research. I don't remember what they were researching, but good job to Lindsay. Let's see. What direction do we want to start going? We will need temperature modulation, but not necessarily right now. We will need plumbing. Let's go ahead and get plumbing done. I didn't even realize that hadn't been researched yet, and that's going to be super, super important. So let's see. Okay. All of this here looks pretty good. I feel like this is a little loud. I'm going to turn that down just a touch. But this is good. This bristle blossom, by the time that we actually crack this open, matter of fact, by the time we get this cracked open, we're going to be able to access this. I hope before the oxalite is out, at least, because the moment we break this open, all of this oxalite is going to start producing things. But we'll see. We'll kind of see how that goes. That can be opened as well. I'm glad that they are working on this, although it's almost like a low priority. Actually, they can't reach this part anyway, so that's fine to leave as it is. Okay, and yeah, they are starting to dig down here. Eventually, once they're able to access this, they'll dig out this bit as well, and then this pitcher pump is going to be basically useless for a little while, which is alright. It's not the end of the world. I can actually delete this. It probably is for the best, just so I don't forget that it's there in the first place. A crash satellite would be really nice to know what is in that. Let's see. But so far, so good. Max is out here doing everything. He's hungry. Oh no. I know you would like something to eat. You're totally fine. You're not actually hungry. Be quiet, Max. Okay, Harold is doing his job in his pajamas. Max is out here in his carpentry gear, deconstructing, digging stuff up. We love that for Max. Everybody else is asleep. That's gonna be Max's cot. I think he did miss being able to sleep when Harold went to bed. I wasn't paying close enough attention to when their bedtime happened, but whatever. Let's see, if no one has anything better to do, they can go ahead and run the generator. Do we have a specific operator? Yes, we have Harold. Okay. I don't know why Harold's not doing it, but I guess he's harvesting stuff and putting it away. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Things are moving pretty cleanly. I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up a little bit just because they kind of have their tasks pending and set up already. There's nothing else that I can really do at this point besides like mess around and put tiles down, like it's really not that deep at this point. I will go ahead and start though. Matter of fact. Oh yes, and they're starting to go ahead, Mima. We love you, Mima. You're my shining star, you're my guiding light. I love Mima so much. Harold, by the way, is farting up a storm in here. Let me make it so you can see it easier. Look at all that orange. Harold is killing us. It will be useful eventually, I guess, because natural gas is such a nice thing to have on hand. It is such like a good like power. There's the natural gas power processor. Words elude me. Please forgive me. So that will be nice to have is the point that I was trying to make there. Let's see. You know what? You guys can actually dig this out. Come on, Mima. Come on, Mima. Get into it, Mima. Yeah, look at you. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Good job. Now they can access all of this. So Mima will be able to actually do her job, which I deeply appreciate. She's going to dig that out. Wonderful. And then she's going to go ahead and dig all of this out here and get real cold and complain about it and then be a little bit slow. But such is life. I too get a little bit slow when I'm unhappy and cold. It is what it is. Okay, Stinky out here building this. They can go ahead and start building all of this out as well because it will be needed. Let's see. Okay, so we do have the pump now at least, so we can go ahead and get like this whole section. I guess the thought process here. If we have the water cleanliness zone or whatever over on this side, we're gonna have to have pipes go all the way over here and then come all the way back. And that'll get really disgusting and really hard to manage pretty soon. Or we could have like a little small section, down over here to clean up the water on this section or this area. The only thing is, because eventually they're gonna have drank in like 80% of this water, only about probably like 20% of this is gonna go towards the computer to be able to run that. Because they're gonna drink all of this, we're gonna need a huge tank for all of the nasty stuff to go into. So what is for the best? I guess building it over here is for the best because it doesn't make any sense to have pipes come all the way from over here to all the way over here. I think that would look really bad and really gross. And I'd hate it very much every single time that I'd look at it. Every single time any editing to anything needs to get done, I would not be a fan. And that way, that's it. I was gonna say that way they have a section to like lead out of. Where I can put like exosuits, because that's usually what I like to do. There'd be like a door right here, and then there'd be a whole section on this side where I put exosuits, so they could be able to access the outdoors, the great outdoors, without hurting themselves or getting too cold, or getting too hot, or running into like nasty breathable substances or whatever. But that's not really necessary. It might be later on, but for now, this is fine. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to dig this up. I'm going to wait for that mealwood to grow. There's no point in really digging it up for the most part, so I'll go ahead and keep that as is. And we're going to dig all of this out eventually. And that's how I'm going to choose to make this happen. We already done with research. I'm gonna get distillation because this thing produces clean water from polluted water using sand, and Lord knows we have plenty of sand because we are on the sandy biome, you know, with all the salt and the sand and the salt water and such. So we're gonna be totally fine on that point. I'm gonna slow it back down a little bit just because I'm getting a little bit confused on where everything is. We're gonna need a door. We're gonna need another one of these, another one of these. And then I suppose, let's see. We already have a pitcher pump right here, which is fine. Like, it's not hurting anybody to have that. I'm gonna dig a little bit deeper because I underestimated how much more water we're gonna need to soak out of here, I guess. So I'm gonna dig a little bit deeper. The whole point of this is at the start of this tile, I'm gonna dig downwards, all the way across and up, and all of this basically is gonna be the tank. Why is my search open? I don't know, but it is. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so the clean water section is getting created at the moment. All of this is totally fine. Mima is doing her darndest. Oh, Mima, you're killing me, babe. Where are you going? Why are you going over here? That is a terrible honey. If you need to go somewhere, go up. My goodness. You can open this door too. The whole point of opening doors is so they don't have to wait the extra like 0.2 milliseconds to walk through said door. So we're gonna go ahead and leave them open whenever we can. It'd also be nice if everybody could use the bathroom, so please go ahead and put a floor down. Thank you. Appreciate you. Okay, now they can access all of this as well. Mima eventually is going to start digging again, even though she's going to run through this and complain about how cold she is, even though I see no real reason for her to dig over here. Like, what is... Oh, because she's digging this. Mima, shut... I hate her. I love her, but I hate her. She's trying too hard. Like, it's okay to not be fabulous all of the time, Mima, I promise. Max is also coming down here because Max sucks. Oh, look at how cute this is. This must be new. Look at that. How adorable. Now, the mess hall is completed. In order to make it a great hall, which you absolutely want to do, because they get like, I think it's like +8 versus +2 or something. Yeah, +3. Oh, only, okay, well, let me be quiet. Oh, this is cute. A communal oh, okay, that's why I've never done that. Alright, so we are actually going to start building out our mess hall just so they have a place to eat. Who doesn't love a place to eat? We have 5 tables for everyone. Fabulous. Everybody's doing real well. They can use this pitcher pump without any issues. They can still use this one. Max, unfortunately, is under the water because he doesn't know what's good for him, so we're going to take him out of that. It's actually quite annoying that they keep coming down here. Maybe I could just wall this off immediately. The only thing is there's so much water, you know? I don't really want them to you know, have all of this clean water for no reason. It's just going to be used for nasty stuff anyways. Okay, but this is starting. I'm going to put in the shower here just so I remember. Then I'm going to have 2 showers, then we're going to have 3 toilets, and then we're going to have 3 sinks. That's what I'm going to do. It works well for me. It might not work well for anybody other than me, but it works well for me, so that's what I'm going to do. This looks fine. I don't know why Harold is never doing his job. It is definitely under 50% for both of the batteries, but Harold is still out here doing literally anything else. Heaven knows why. He's still... What are Harold's priorities? Come here, Harold. Can I open this? Thank you. Let's see. Operating is top of mind. Tidying, I guess, is also top of mind for him. Maybe that's the issue. But he's not really doing anything that, like, he's farming, and farming is a low priority. So why is he not... I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Harold, get it together. You're supposed to be our resident operator. I don't want to have to get another one because you're supposed to be doing your job. I guess he just doesn't really care about doing his job, but whatever. Oh no, he's drowning. Somebody help him. Oh no, you're gonna drown too. Oh no, not the hatches. Gosh, I guess I'm just gonna have to put down something to barbecue you. Oh no, the horror. Should I put it here? I'm gonna have to come up here anyways. I might as well just put it right here. And that can be like that. And this can go up. And that can go up. I don't want the sand to come down, so I'll just go ahead and do that. And there we go. Fabulous. Because yeah, they're gonna drown. Their meat isn't gonna be very fresh anymore. I would like to go ahead and cook it up. If need be, I guess we could eat it raw, but that's not really anybody's preference. Max, I swear to God, just go up and around, my guy. Like, my goodness, my dude. Please. Good Lord. Mima, please get your job done. Please make it easier for Max. Thank you. Max, where are you going? Okay, that's fine. Oh, we have another one drowning. Although, is he? No, he's fine. I don't know why these two don't take the same route, but I mean, if you want to die, that's your prerogative, I suppose. Everyone's allowed to choose their own death. That's totally fine. Let's see. Oh, is it just a little old me here again? That's alright. Okay, so we're building this out. Everybody. Let's move a little bit quicker, you guys. Okay, so Mima is absolutely killing it. We stand Mima. She is the pride and joy of our colony. If I can think of words. She's the pride and joy of our colony. This is going to be the edge. I'm going to go ahead and start building a ladder. Or at least put a ladder, you know? And we could start... Ooh. I don't really want to do that. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're going to have to go down here anyway, but... Okay, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'd have a tile right here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. We'd have a tile right here. So we're gonna end here, right? Yes, perfect. This is how big our tank is gonna be. Look at that. Look at that. That looks lovely. I'm really hoping we don't get any water over in this section, so I am gonna go ahead and set it up so that hopefully won't be an issue. Oh, Max fell asleep. Okay, Max. Okay. They are starting to put this away. These guys are definitely dead. Not that anybody can grab them. Not grag. Grag is not a word. That's also not what I wanted to click. Thank you. Now, Mima, come over and do your job again. Thanks, Mima. Look at her go. Look at her go. Our curly-headed cuties. Okay, somebody call Kyle. Alright. Fabulous. And eventually they're going to be able to do that. Mima is still digging out this big old water tank. Good job, Mima. You're doing wonderful, sweetie. We have another duplicate coming tomorrow. That's fine. Okay. And there's our tank. I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and cap this off. I don't think that there's... Oh, well... Yeah, there's no real use to keeping this up here anymore. So I'll go ahead and cap that off. And this is gonna be all of our water use so far, which honestly is a little bit higher than I wanted it to be, but c'est la vie, we're already here. We're already here. Okay, so we've got that ladder. We've got, oops. We've got all of this going pretty well. Oh my gosh. If you put your research table by your printer, you get a speed boost. I wish operating stat made them make more energy. How's it going? They nerfed it. Oh, thank you. Not that I saw these. I need to move this to a better area where I can actually see the stream chat. But look, I got a chatter, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow, someone thought to go ahead and leave me a comment to help me improve. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I really appreciate that. You guys are so cute. Let me shut up. Okay, so let's see. Yeah. Oh, froze. Whatever. This is fine. Okay, so we are still building out the water tank. Everything looks good. We've got our laboratory. I forgot I had flowers here. That's totally fine. Jesus, you guys. This doesn't even count as a bathroom anymore because the freaking... Because Mima dug this out and then didn't put the tile there. Come on, Mima. This is supposed to be your job. This is supposed to be your passion, Mima. What are we doing? Okay. Harold can go ahead and cook. Whenever... I feel like Harold's doing a whole lot. Come on, Harold. What are you doing? Actually, let me look at your things again. Yeah, tidying is higher, toggling is highest, cooking is highest, operating is highest, farming's next best. So yeah, I guess you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. It's just, I don't know. I guess you could be doing it better. If I'm being honest with you, Harold, you could be doing a little bit better. Okay, this is a problem. How much water is gonna fall down here? Unless I cap it. Let me cap it. Okay. Okay, so next step. We don't need lights necessarily. They are required for bristle blossoms to be able to bloom, but I don't really care about making a bristle blossom farm quite yet. Let's see, we will need refinements. I do want the fire pole soon. Maybe we should go ahead and work towards refinements because eventually, because Harold kind of sucks at his job, no offense. He doesn't suck at his job. I'm just an idiot. That wasn't connected this whole time. Look at him. I'm so sorry for talking down on you, Harold. You're so good at your job. Let me be quiet. Apparently, we don't have enough meat, even though a guy just... Okay, we do. I was gonna say, even though a guy literally just died. He is about to be dead. Honestly, you should probably kill him. Whoever's available. Go ahead and take care of that guy, if you don't mind. These are level 4 for some reason. I'm gonna set it to level 7. And then I'll set this to level 6. And then I will need... Alright, we're going for decor. Because in order to make this a great hall, we need a rec item, which this classifies as a rec item. And then we're gonna need a decor, which I don't have anything quite yet, because I haven't researched decor. But soon, everyone will be able to eat combat. Oh, yeah. Go ahead, Mima. Get that guy. Get that guy. Ooh, I'm so proud of you. Good job, Mima. Good job, Mima. Okay. And here we go. Everything looks pretty good. This is gonna be, like, quite an arduous task, honestly. It's gonna take quite a while to get all of this set up, which is fine, I suppose. Maybe it's the drug. Maybe it's all the above. Okay. So Max is building this. So pro tip. Don't let them use this. Disable it immediately. Because it uses fresh water to use, and there's no real benefit. It works whether it's enabled or disabled. So we're gonna go ahead and disable it. Now if we go here, you guys can see Great Hall, missing decor building, mess hall, 64 tiles. There's these 3 at the top. I just pointed with my real finger and that you guys can see it, but these 3 at the top classify it as no longer a mess hall, which is fine, because we want a Great Hall. And a rec room, we don't want that. That is not what we're here for. Lindsay, you are our rock star, because Lindsay just finished this. So wow, we're gonna have a decor item. And then Lindsay, we're gonna get back to work on refinement because your job never ends. You are here to work for me forever until the day that you die. I hope you know that. Good job, Lindsay. Okay, let's see. Everything looks good. I don't think I'm buffering too much, so that'll be fine. Everything else is okay. Okay, Max, why'd you give up? I know you're hungry, but the whole point is so you guys could eat in a great haul. Can somebody who's not supposed to be eating right now, please? I think everybody who's not, yeah. Stinky, you can help. Come on, Stinky. Once you're done with the outhouse anyways, or Mima maybe. Somebody, shoot. Thank you. Go ahead. I want them to have the meal bonus. I don't think they will because I need to put a flower or something in here. Come on, guys. Level 9 priority. Come on, Mima. Come on, Mima. Come on, somebody. Get it done, somebody. I don't know if you guys can see anything because my Twitch is down, but that could just be a me problem because OBS is saying that I'm still streaming, albeit very poorly. I think it's because everybody at my house, there we go. I think because everyone in my house just simultaneously started using devices. What is this? Okay, that's cute. That's fine. Everyone just woke up, basically, even though it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, yes, and now things are loading again. Apologies if that affected you in any negative way. My stream ended, shoot. Okay. Apologies. I had no idea that the stream went down. I think it's also because of Spotify is playing in the background, and it did not like that at all. But now everything looks good. It looks like I'm stable. We have another person, please. Somebody good? Oh, a rosebush seed. Cute. Or Gossman. I love Gossman. For any of you that don't know, which is like all of you, I love Gossman. He is the GOAT. He is my guy. Jean is back. I don't really need anybody who does anything Jean does. I don't really need Ada, although Ada's adorable. And we're going for Rosebush, baby. I don't need another duplicate. People are breathing too much as it is. I don't need another guy sucking up all the air in the room. Especially because there's going to be a lot of air in the room. Okay, we have this dug out. I can go ahead and put the rock crusher here. Yeah, I can put the rock crusher right there. That's fine. And then I don't really want them to dig this up yet. I'm really not prepared for such a feat of engineering, so I'm gonna leave that as is. Drink some of my water. Okay. Fabulous. So, the whole point of this is to crush copper ore into refined copper. And then with that refined copper, we can start using automation. And the reason why we want to use automation is so we can start using coal to turn it into power. You can do this, full disclosure, you can do this without automation. However, it's a huge waste of coal if you don't do this with automation, because it'll just keep burning coal even if the batteries are completely full. And because coal is such a non-renewable resource, it's a really bad idea to do that. So we're researching automation to be able to use coal, and the refined materials will also create the smart battery, which is what I want to use instead of normal batteries from here on out, because they're just way better for everybody. Everybody loves them so much compared to these uggos right here. So that's the plan. Now, this is going to take quite a bit of power, so it's a good thing I realized that Harold's not stupid or bad at his job and that this battery just wasn't hooked up. Because now we have a whole bunch of extra power to be able to utilize. So let's see. let's see, just as an overview, we are building our nasty water setup over here to be able to clean all of that out, because it is going to be an issue pretty soon. These are going to start dropping, especially this one. This one's going to start dropping polluted water once this little greenish yuckiness is going to get full. And then all of these are going to start producing polluted dirt anyways. So let's see. All of this is built out. Okay, nice. This is the top of the asteroid. Okay, nice. Okay, let's see. This is going to turn into brine pretty soon, which could be useful later. That's cool. Now, another thing that I wanted to do was to have Mima, you know, gallivant basically around the way. Just start trying to find, you know, different biomes, other places that we can go. So maybe that's something that I could like set up in the background. To have some stuff over here. Oh, all of this is bleach stone. I don't really want to dig up the bleach stone. I also don't really want to dig up the hydrogen gas, so maybe I'll go above it like this. But I'll run into bleach stone anyway. What's the best way to go about this? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Let me take a peek at this maybe. So cute. So cute. So cute. Okay. I think this is fine. This is kind of like the biggest bulk of what we need to work on as soon as we get, this researched, the smart battery. Because in the meantime, Harold or whoever's available basically is gonna go ahead and crush those rocks, knock them off their pedestal, you know, take them into refined versions of each other. Mima's about to go eat, so she's gonna be useless for a second, which is fine. Not everybody needs to be useful to be part of the team. That's totally cool. We do have a polluted water section down here. We have a ton of metal and coal down here, which is fabulous. We don't really have that much coal because I haven't really dug any of this up, which is the whole point of like literally anything that I wanted to do. But hey, whatever. I closed out of this because I'm stupid, because I'm bad at everything. Let's see. I don't really want... There we go. There we go. Okay. So this is pulled up here. Insufficient oxygen generation. I think we're still okay. I think it's just because of the gas pressure for the most part. Because this is, it's hitting max gas pressure. So we're actually fine. Because I think the math is one generator or one diffuser equals 5 lubricants, which we have. It might get a little bit dicey. We might run into a thing where we're just like slowly losing a little bit of oxygen over time. But all in all, that's really not that much of a problem. It's totally cool. Yeah, this is kind of what I want to work on next, is all of this. I want them to do that tile immediately. We're gonna lose this water regardless, but I want them to do this tile and then get all the way down here to do these ones as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and build this up. And fast forward because nobody's doing anything because it's nighttime and only Max and Harold are here. And Max, actually, thank you, Max. Max is gonna start. There we go. Where are you going? To research supply. For what? I couldn't tell you. I don't know, but stop doing that, Max. Thanks, babe. Appreciate you. In fact, actually, Max, you're gonna go ahead and do this. Please go ahead and build that ladder so people can access everything because they need to. Thanks, babe. Alright. I can deconstruct this as well. There's absolutely no reason for that to still be here. Mima, you can go ahead and start digging out all of this. That's totally fine. Wow, it's deleted. Fabulous. Good job. Good job, me. This looks good. We might lose just a touch of water here as well, but we're gonna kind of see how this goes. I really hope. I don't think. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We're digging this up. Mima's working her butt off. Good job, Mima. You're so good at this. You're so good at this. We love you. Look at you go. We're so proud of you. Oh, this is gonna be an issue really quickly. Yeah. Okay. So this looks good. It says that they can't breathe, but I think that's just because a lot of people are down here. Yeah, because they can breathe literally anywhere else. So everything's fine. So this looks good. Okay. They're starting to put this together. It says it's unreachable. It's really not. I guess this stuff is gonna fall anyways. It's really not that big of a deal. No one can breathe. Tell me what's new. We're gonna lose a little bit of this water. Eventually, when we access the rest of this, we're gonna be able to mop it up. So we're really not losing anything. But you know. And we're gonna dig all of the rest of this out. Actually, I do want them to just build this tank as, quickly as possible here. This can be deconstructed. There's absolutely no reason for this to be here anymore other than, access or whatever. Okay, Mima is still digging away, doing her darndest to make sure everything goes well. She need to, get rid of that as well. Okay, everyone is building. Everyone is doing a great job. We love that. Now here, I'm gonna start putting in a liquid pump right there. That's where it's gonna go. We are gonna need a pipe going up. Oops, going up. So I'm gonna get that set up. We are gonna need a wire going up as well. So I'm gonna get that set up. Everyone's doing a good job. You're doing great, sweetie. Look at you. Okay. And here we go. Okay. I don't know why no one is digging this up. I think it's because... Nope. Okay. Alright, well. Max is gonna get on it as soon as he wakes up. As soon as Max... Okay, or Stinky. Good job, Stinky. He is our knight in shining armor as always. Okay. And now finally, all of... Oh, they can't leave. Oh, guys, you stupid heads. It's really my fault. Don't blame them. I'm really the idiot here. And now they can leave. Okay. Alright. And then eventually some of these are going to be mesh tiles because we are going to need somewhere to dump the polluted water other than right here. Although we could just put it right here. I'll figure it out. We have another skill. Harold, you are finally going to get your operating point. Good job, Harold. I'm so proud of you. Okay. We have all of this. This would also be nice to have, but let me see if there's anything better. Oh, a fridge. A fridge, and then we could also start on ranching soon. I'm gonna go ahead and get a fridge before I work towards a power transformer. I think that's the better decision out of the two. Okay. And they're gonna need to start making this into refined copper. I'm gonna just have 20 set up and ready to go because we will need that very soon. Let's see, is there anything else I need to track? Have we picked up anything important? Fertilizer's fun because there's very little of it. Let's see, we got plenty of barbecue. We don't need to track sand. We do have polluted dirt already. That's fine. Yeah, it's just as soon as the refined copper starts to come in, I do want to start tracking that. That'll be super important to have. But look, we've made quite a big dent. We have like a power station over on this section. We've got our dining hall right here. We've got the beginning of a kitchen that is just making barbecue and pickled meal and eventually gristleberries when these bloom again. So we have our kitchen, we have our mess hall, we have our barracks, we have our latrine that I'm gonna slowly start swapping out all of this stuff as soon as we actually get our cleanliness of water situation figured out. So we've got this big tank for all of the yucky water to fall into. I am gonna start building, where are they? If I can read, under plumbing. All of these pipes, we're gonna have a refinement station right here. That's for the best, I think. Get the plumbing situation. I clicked on the wrong thing because of course I did. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me think about this. So, yucky water goes up. Classic. It's what you expect to happen. Yucky water goes up. It'll go into here. This is a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. Clean water then will go up here. It'll go in all of these sections. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Clean water. Yucky water will then come out of all of these sections. Okay. Now where's the yucky water gonna go? It's gonna go right down here and to this side. Throw that body to the side. It's gonna drop down through this ladder right here. And that'll be totally good. Thankfully, the duplicants don't get gross if gross water falls on them, so the vent can be right here and it won't have any issues. I don't really want to put it under here because it'll affect the water coming up, and it'll just be ugly to have like a vent right there. So we're going to go ahead and leave everything just like this. Now, for everything in this water cleanliness section to work, it's all going to need to be hooked up to power. Generally, I would say that I would want to loop this all over here, but since the power is all the way over here, that'll be a whole waste of copper. So instead, I'm just going to build out like a tiny little section right here. Not that it needs to be tiled, but I'm going to make it tiled because that's who I am as a person. And I'm going to set up just a tiny little generator spot in like right here. And it's only going to be usable for, is it on the, no, it's not on the Abyssal, cool. And it's just going to be set up for this little section right here. I do think, let me see, no, we don't have that set up already. Eventually, I'm going to need, wherever they are, they're like air cleaners. If I can use my eyeballs. I know where it is, I don't know why I'm not seeing it. Oh, I do already have it. A deodorizer. Is it an oxygen? It is an oxygen, okay. A deodorizer, it can probably go right there, if I'm being honest, to clean up whatever yuckiness comes through on this section, you know? Okay, so we've got all of this being built out. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. We are gonna need, let's see, probably another point right here with another deodorizer. So maybe if I don't want to put that right there, I do kind of want them to clean this up, but that's like a task way down the road. So everything right here looks fine. They don't really need to build the floor at the moment. This looks fine as is. I did lose a lot of water down here, but really, what can you say? It just kind of is what it is. But so far everything is looking okay. This is going to be done in like 4 seconds, so that's nice. We are going to need real sinks right here, and then one right here eventually, but I don't want to knock this out quite yet, so I'm going to leave it alone. So yucky water is going to be able to travel up through here. Clean water is going to be able to travel down through here. Okay. Oh, wait. I want it to be like that. Cool. Okay, so this is our section being built up. Plumbing, if I get a bottle emptier right here, they can take polluted water, drop it down into this section, and that'll be totally cool. We are on cycle 11. Last time I said I kind of want to do around 5 cycles each stream, depending on how long they take. So I might wrap it up here in a second, but I do want to try to at least leave on a good note so I'm not scrambling when I come back. Okay, so we've got basic farm, not really doing a whole lot. Really the muck root is what's keeping us alive, not really anything else. But it's fine, I guess. The situation isn't dire. We don't really need to worry about food. Let me see, actually. Oops. That's not where I need to go. I need to go here. We do have 6 bristle blossoms, and we have 15 more mealwood. So if needed, next time we can build a farm down here, a new farm down here, and that'll be cool. But we did go ahead and merge at least there are 2 of the water sources together. We do have this beginning to build up. It'll take quite a while to get all of this set up, however, and I do need to actually build this out, or dig that out, I mean. So let's see, we've got water purification happening. They're building the vents. We're gonna have a real washroom situation fairly soon. Max is asleep, classic. We've got a basic power setup over on this side. We can see that this is the top of the asteroid. So eventually when we start building telescopes, which I really, really, really want to do, because I've never done that before. I've never built a rocket. I've never built a telescope. Any of that is beyond my grasp. So I would like to get into that. But so far, so good. Everything is looking pretty okay. I guess the main thing is just to really explore the asteroid from here on out. We are only on cycle 11. I do want to make sure that we're kind of stable before I start pushing Nima to the brinks of her sanity. But if we find a section that either has reed fibers to make exosuits, if they have are they mammoths, is that what I'm thinking of? We can shave those for reed fibers, although I don't know if they're going to be on this asteroid or not. But if we come across them, that's wonderful. If we don't, that's fine as well. We just need to find reed fibers in any regard in order to build exosuits, because those are going to be really, really important very, very soon. So I don't know why this is showing dig. So if we can have Meemaw poke around, try to find a biome that's going to have reed fibers, that'd be great. That's kind of like the major priority, I guess, for this next go around, apart from, wrapping up all of the things that we started this time. But so far, so good. So far, so good. Let's see, is there anything else that I wanted to do? People are chatting me and I can't see because I have other things. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, Macy. I am here. I'm just really, really bad at reading words. I'm doing great. I don't think you're here anymore, but if you are, I'm doing absolutely fantastic. I'm having a great time. Okay, I really need to get better at looking at the chat. I have 2 chatters. Wow, I think it's because people can see my face. I'm gonna attribute it to that. Okay, liquid. We don't have any polluted water yet, so I can't set that up. That's totally fine. We are setting all of this up. All right. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave this here, actually. We have all of this being built out. This will be done like first thing as soon as the next stream starts, I guess. That'll be the first thing getting done. We can see the top of the asteroid. Mima's gonna poke around a little bit more on purpose. I'm gonna actually have her do some more things. We might need to build a new farm. And we're gonna set up coal automation next time as well. Those are gonna be our major tasks. Let's see. Yeah, so I think that's about it. Thank you all for joining. Thank you so much for leaving any type of comment in the chat, even though I did not read them on time. Thank you so, so much. Appreciate you guys. I'll go ahead and hop off here, but sometime next week, maybe in a couple days, I'm just gonna play Oxygen as soon as I have the want, the motivation, whatever you want to call it, to play it again. But for now, I guess that's it. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are. Peace out. Bye, guys.